Dentistry is broken. The field of dentistry is not the same that it used to be 20 years ago. Yet why are there still so many similarities? With the lack of industrial advancement and progression, in my opinion, dentistry has remained stuck in the past and it has broken the field. In this video, I'm going to break down the financial aspect of dentistry and how the price you have to pay to be a dentist today doesn't add up to how much you can make as a dentist. For most people, the math ain't mathin'. At the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a way that you can make a lot of money and be very successful in dentistry to make the most of your investment while helping more people. But let's start at the beginning and talk about the actual cost to become a dentist. Did you know that in 30 years, the cost to be a dentist has more than tripled? So in the 90s, the average cost of dental school was around $80,000 a year. Today, it's around $250,000 per year. It's close to $1 million. The source of that information is from the American Dental Association. That is crazy. I don't know another field where you have to spend so much money just to get the degree to do that profession. I think it's unheard of. So if you didn't know, dental school is a business. So as a business, if you're increasing the cost of your services, there must be a reason, right? And in business, supply and demand is usually the thing that determines these types of movements in price. And the levers for price can be changed by either increasing demand or decreasing supply. It's that simple. So over the last 2 decades, the number of dental schools has increased significantly, which leads to a higher demand for limited supply. The supply would be resources and faculty. Some may say this increased competition among dental schools has contributed to the rising fees. But let's dial into this. Are dental schools even paying faculty more, or are they just letting more students into their schools and just hiring more faculty to keep up with the class size? Honestly, the last time I spoke to a dental school faculty member, they said that they were having trouble hiring faculty. So what's going on here? Another factor that can increase the cost can be the cost of equipment. So if schools are incorporating state-of-the-art technologies, that's going to have a price tag and someone's going to have to pay for it. The people who pay for it are the students. But again, are dental schools investing in state-of-the-art tech? Another question that remains to be answered. If you're a dental student or you recently graduated dental school, drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. So I keep questioning these things because the dental school model from a business perspective is quite impressive. They charge students to go to school and prepare them for their desired outcome, which is to pass board and licensing exams to be a dentist. But there's no guarantee that they're even going to pass these exams. They pass that responsibility on to the student. Those students will go on to work in the clinic for 2 years and generate income for the dental school, right? Because patients are going to pay for treatment. The student doesn't get any of that money. The faculty doesn't get any of that money. That goes straight to the school. And so dental schools have people pay them to do work for them, which will generate income for the dental school. How wild is that? It's a genius business model. Before we move forward in the video, please subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of time and thought to make these videos, and anytime I see like and subscribes go up, it motivates me to make more videos like these. So if you're enjoying it or you find any value, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. So would it surprise you if I told you that the average price of a filling has only changed about 10% in 20 years? It's true. In 2001, the average price of a filling was $200. Today, the average price of a filling is $220. Again, my source is the American Dental Association. So what has contributed to the insignificant change in price? It's a combination of increased competition within the dental industry that has led to prices decreasing because everyone's just undercutting the next person. Everyone's trying to be the cheapest dentist on the block. And that limits everybody's ability to raise prices. Because if one dental office opens and another one opens right next to it, and the strategy for the second dental office to get busy is to cut the prices for procedures so that way they can attract more people, well, it's completely devalued the procedure. So instead of all of us banding together and elevating the quality of our care and elevating the value and elevating the price, we're just cutting each other's legs off. Industry is never going to improve like that. Another thing is dentists are quick to accept insurances. They think that if they accept insurances that they'll get more patients and then they'll be successful. This is rarely the case. They also don't spend enough time negotiating fees with insurance companies. So insurance companies get to determine the fees however they want. Again, why would insurances want to pay more for treatment if they know that dentists are going to sign up with their plan anyways? So my message to you is believe in yourself, believe in your brand, believe in your work, and you will attract your dream patients. There are plenty of people out there in the industry that have done this successfully. You need to take a page out of their book, and you really need to take a page out of the book of the people who are teaching this stuff. People will pay you for your work if you value it accordingly. But if you don't, why should somebody else? So with more student debt and less income, what does this mean for a dentist's quality of life? Many dentists struggle to repay their student loans and cover their living expenses, believe it or not. Sure, $150,000 a year salary sounds good, but it's not really a salary. It's based off commission, which means it can fluctuate. And also that person probably has over $500,000 of debt. That's some perspective for you. So also a limited income growth puts a strain on a dentist's ability to invest in their practices and invest in pursuing continuing education or even save for retirement. I get that. I got lucky. I had my wife. My wife is not a dentist. She graduated undergrad and went straight into the workforce, and she's got a finance background. So she basically carried us through my dental school years and even when I came out of them. and I'm super grateful for her. But I don't know how someone could do this if they didn't have a partner. It would be 10 times as hard because they would be living more and more off of their student loans than they would off of an income. And when the more you take from your student loans, the more you have to pay back. It's simple math. It becomes disgustingly expensive very quickly. Again, I still had to take out student loans. My wife was only supporting us on a day-to-day basis, and I used my student loans to pay for rent and to pay for the education itself. But these are still big numbers. And my thing is, you shouldn't have to have a partner in life support you financially just to kind of keep your head afloat. Because even then, I'm $500,000 in debt, and this profession is killing the future. Because why would you want to take out so much money to do something that financially may not even be worth it? So if you're wondering how a dentist can become successful, let me tell you. First, get good at budgeting. The earlier you do this, the better off you're going to be. Take advantage of loan repayment options. I did income driven. This gave me a lot of flexibility because when I first came out of school, I was in and out of a bunch of different jobs. And so if I ever was not employed for a certain amount of time, my monthly bill for student loan repayment was $0. And then I was able to get it back up once I was employed again. Income driven gives you a lot of flexibility. I dive into this more on student loan repayment options in another video. Be sure to check it out. Next, you have to invest in learning high ticket procedures, things like implants, aligners, or veneers. Then once you learn how to do it, go do it and do a lot of it. You're going to make more money and you're going to help more patients than you could have ever imagined. Then cut your working days down to part-time. This ensures that you'll have a full schedule on the days where you're at clinically, and you can spend the rest of your week working on another side hustle. Things that you can monetize, things that you're passionate about, things that require less effort than dentistry. Think real estate, digital product, course, affiliate marketing. There's so many options out there. This turns dentistry into a hobby, and it's not the main source of your income anymore. You're going to feel a lot less pressure when you do it this way. Again, you can still help people and live a fulfilled life. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we're all chasing? So it's important to have this dialogue and awareness. I believe transparency is key for our field to grow and develop. I shared with you one way that you can do it. There's so many other ways to go about it, but don't think that you have to open a practice just to be successful as a dentist. That's not the answer anymore. There's way too many options that won't require you to go into so much debt and require so much effort, because at the end of the day, not every dentist is a good business owner. So dentistry may be broken, but it can definitely be fixed. It's just going to take concerted effort on all of us to make it better. If this video resonated with you or you found any value at all, please share this with someone that you think may benefit from it. And don't forget to drill that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.